let's finish the vanity tour. Ever since my last video of my part 1 to my vanity tour, I put all my stuff in storage. I was in limbo in Carlo's apartment for 30 days and then we moved again to another apartment. So let me get back to showing you some of my favorite vintage items. I'm gonna make this snappy, but this is one of my most prized YSL possessions. And in a day where everything is cheap and plastic, I truly cherish these earlier edition YSL limited edition collector's items. Why don't we have anything like this nowadays? Now here's another one of these charms. This is the heart pendant. It has 2 lip glosses and both of these came with their original boxes. I bought them on eBay or something. I usually just scour the internet and buy where I can, when I can. Sometimes there will be no items available. Sometimes the prices will be too high for me. And sometimes a new listing comes on and I just grab it. Here's another YSL collector's item. This is called Your Lovely Palette and it has a purple and a sparkly pale eyeshadow. Now I actually have worn this before and it actually performed great. I was thinking about depotting it, but something about depotting beautiful, new, crisp makeup, I just don't think I can do it. You guys know I depot a lot of older makeup, but if it's brand new, I have a really hard time destroying what I feel like is a part of history and something that I might want to look back on in years to come instead of just get like a quick satisfaction today to, you know, use the item. So I have yet to depot this. I don't think I will unless I get a spare that has been heavily used. Now, really quick, no shade, but a little bit of shade because these YSL palettes are so beautiful and I'm very grateful for any PR that I get. These are truly stunning, but it's plastic, which is okay. I understand that brands are making things plastic. There's a high turnover in product nowadays. People are buying brands more than they're buying items. People are buying for travel, but this, we have metal and velvet. The weight of this item is heavy on my wrist. Heavy. This is another YSL vintage item that I didn't get a chance to show you. It's a bronze eyeshadow, 2 lip glosses, gorgeous mirror, and you wouldn't even believe how heavy this packaging is. Urgh! I don't think I got to show you this one because this was in my purse at the time. Again, a heavy package. A jewel on top. It's solid metal, solid frickin' metal. It's refillable, so it also has good design. Sometimes you choose between function and good design. This is solid metal, works, and is refillable. I've washed it a million times. It still has that sort of old lady-er scent now mixed with ginger biscuit. So obsessed with ginger biscuit to this day. I wear it all the time. And nowadays, Dior is probably the only brand that's making special limited edition items. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that flower compact. Oh, I need one. I am trying to wait for a restock. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get it from an eBay poacher, which doesn't sit well with me, but you know what? Funnel it back into the economy. However, none of it is made with these kind of quality heavy materials anymore. All the packaging, even if it is very nice, it is plastic. There are a couple exceptions though. You can still get these fun refillable lipstick cap cases. It's plastic, but with like some denim around it or something. It feels more novel and exciting, just like some of these older items that are so novel and spark so much joy. Dior does still have a few of them. And when they launched these items, we were all very lucky. I'm a big fan of Dior. Obviously, I don't know, I've loved them since I was a kid because of those damn lash pearls. Let's get back to Dior for a second. There was just some fun design. And again, this is stainless steel. Stainless steel. Like, again, I need to get out a scale. I don't have one right now because I just moved and my scale broke. But if I were to weigh this, it would be 3 times as heavy as like a modern day Dior palette. Now, I also want to get into the holiday editions with the Dior palettes because they do make nice ones. This was something that I just could not pass up. I was in New York. I went to a meeting with Dior, which was my dream. And I saw this in Saks Fifth Avenue and I was like, I have to have it. And I'm scared to use it and ruin it. I've touched into it a little bit, This is a really lovely limited edition. Like, we have 4 lipsticks, 4 skin powders, and a whole quad, which is not something that we see anymore, as well as like a leather casing. And this is a very novel experience, and similar to some of the limited editions, it kind of reminds me of this clutch, which has a bronzer, 2 brushes, and 2 skin products. I think what we're missing from Dior in their modern day limited edition items is these cute retractable brushes. Dior, can you hear me right now? I know that I've gotten their attention in the past because I just blew them up with vintage items. And I'm actually really grateful to have done that because it connected me with them. But look at this. I want more of these, and they used to always come in the early 2000s, and I believe even the 90s palettes, they always would give a brush. Nowadays, it's slim pickings for more money. So these are some of the vintage items I didn't have a chance to show you last time. I wanted to come back, show face, and apologize that it took me so long. If you like videos like this, let me know. I'll make more. Now that I almost have an established beauty room, because we did move and now I have my own room, it's easier for me to jump online and film videos. So I'm trying for the long form. Bear with me, knock on wood. Hopefully we'll be back soon. Thank you so much for watching.